What's going on, guys? Blue bugs? What? Yeah, you got it. Exclusive from DROCON. That's the only place right now you could get a blue bugs. And I seen it, I had to have it, so we got it and we're gonna test it. This is not a review. This is a test. You can consider it a review if you want to, but all intents and purposes, I'm gonna test this to the teeth. Right away, responsiveness is good. We're able to hover, and as you can see, I'm carrying a camera, and there's the punch. Follow it, 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 and it's just about gone. So why do we buy drones? What are we looking for when we buy drones? Myself, I'm looking for range, I'm looking for flyability, and I'm looking for time. Obviously, if it can carry a GoPro or something like that, that's added plus. If it has a camera on it, that's added plus. This doesn't have a camera on it. It does come with a camera mount, however, and I'm showing you it's able to lift it with ease because we are high in altitude here. But again, flyability, range, and time. So, range. What type of range are we getting on this? Well, my eyesight is confirmed. I've confirmed my eyesight to around 1,000 to a little over 1,000 feet. This thing is pushing my eyesight a little bit. It's probably right under that 1,000-foot mark right now. I don't have an altimeter on it. I do have an altimeter, but I don't have it on it. I'm just going by eye perception. So what type of range is this getting? This is getting enough range to the point where you're going to lose it. Plain and simple. You're going to hit that 1,000-foot mark. If you're going to go past that, you're probably going to lose it. And you're probably not going to be able to bring it back like I'm bringing it back. And here it is, and there it goes. That was high altitude drop. So, range, check. Flyability, check. I'm going to show you something else on the flyability scale. This does not have altitude hold. Looks like it does, don't it? That's just sweet spot. The left stick does not center. I centered it myself. It stayed there, and it looks like it has altitude hold. Here, I'll try to show it to you again here. Bam. Obviously, it's drifting. It doesn't have GPS hold, but as far as altitude, it was pretty much maintaining it. And bam, we're gone again. Punch on this is excellent. Punch, what I mean by punch is the initial takeoff. If you want to throttle forward and thrust forward completely, it'll go. If you want to throttle straight up, it'll go. That's the punch. So what else do we got? I said your time, your flyability, and range. Range check, flyability check. So what type of time are we dealing with here? Well, if you stick with me through this entire flight, that's also part of this testing. This testing is a time flight. I did charge the battery prior to coming out. This is my first flight on it, and I'm giving it a good flight. I'm not baby flying it. I'm taking it high in altitude. I'm taking it far out on a lateral plane, and I'm pitching hard. This is a hard, aggressive flight. I'm really not dealing with any type of wind. If I had higher wind, that would definitely contribute to the time. So, if you're going to baby fly this, if you're going to fly it slow, whatever time I get at the end result, you can probably bank that you're going to get more. But if you're going to fly this kind of full throttle, need for speed style, well, you're probably going to get about the same time that I do. And here it comes again. See it? See it? Wait for it. It's coming. It comes in quick, man. There it is. I mean, I've played with a lot of drones. I have my Alcema. I consider that my top drone. This is creeping. This is creeping for that #1 spot. This doesn't have GPS. It doesn't have RTH. It doesn't have fixed point circling. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles. And it is, as you can see, guys, it's very stable. It looks like it has altitude hold, but I promise you it doesn't. This does not have, and here's some funnels for you. This does not have all the bells and whistles as the Alcema does. So how's it creeping? Well, the Alcema is a 40-mile-an-hour monster. Flies at like 40-mile-an-hour top speed. That's what it's rated for. This thing's probably hitting that, if not faster. This is lighter. The Alcema is heavier. The Alcema, I generally would fly with the features off minus altitude hold. Obviously, I'd have GPS on occasionally, but I really wouldn't use it. This is like a down step, but almost a step level to the Alcema. Keep your eyes on it, guy. I'm testing this because I like to see testing. I like to see videos on what I'm gonna buy. And all too often I see videos of people editing stuff. This entire video is not edited. This is raw. I didn't integrate video from the camera. I didn't shorten, I didn't lengthen nothing, I didn't speed nothing up. This is raw. This was right from my head cam onto the computer, and me voicing over it. I am voicing over it. I'm not talking live. I try to make it seem like I'm talking live to kind of get you in the moment. But that's the only edit that I've done to this, is voiceover on it. And again, guys, if you can't see this, put it in full screen. You should be able to see this entire time. This thing's a beast. When I have it up so high to the point where I can barely see it, it's still responsive. And I'm able to control it. I'm able to, when I get that high, visually I'm seeing a spot, but I can differentiate where my front, back, left, and right are. If you can't do that, do not take this up way high, because it will go up way high and there's a good possibility you'll lose it. Dead center of your screen, keep your eye on it. It's a-coming, and it comes in quick. And there she is. I mean, sweet bird. I try to chalk up some flaws about things. The only flaw that I can say about this is it didn't come with another battery. I mean, that's about it. And in my video, I was getting a little bit of lag. In my video, which I don't quite care for, but that might have been my camera position, or because it's extreme wide angle camera. But that's nothing on the manufacturer. The manufacturer didn't provide the camera, and so again, only major flaw I have with this is it didn't come with another battery. Flyability through the roof, range through the roof. The time that this got carrying an action cam, flying very aggressively, super happy with. And if you don't want to watch to the end, well, I'll tell you, it got just about 10 minutes. Got just about 10-minute flight time, extreme flying, full throttle kind of flying, high altitude flying, long lateral flying. And you have to understand, when you're flying like that, your battery consumption is going to be consumed. If I was just cruising with this, I'm thinking this thing probably would have hit 15 to 20 minutes. Here it comes again, guys. Nice buzz pass. It is such a smooth flyer. I don't know how I explain smooth, but literally the term smooth as butter pertains to this guy. You don't have hiccups with it. You don't have what you do when you have a altitude hold drone. You often get your up and down, and sometimes it has a little trouble coming down in altitude because it's trying to hold out. You don't have that with this. This is 100% flyer. It's basically a mechanical flyer. There's no features. I'm thrilled with it. This drone has made some serious waves in my drone book. And again, I have the Phantom, I have the Alcenma, I have the Parrot Bebop, I have the SEMA X8, I have tons of toy grades. I have my favorite drones that I've had for quite some time, and this has creeped up on to tie my #1. And I got myself, I'm not talking about photography. The Phantom kills this in photography because you're not going to beat a full axis gimbal versus a stationary camera on this. But as far as my flyability wants, as far as my range wants, as far as my time wants, and my setup's a huge thing with me. If I can go out, grab something, not have to play around with setup a lot, it does it for me. Dude, this is turn the controller on, connect the battery, and go. We're bringing it down low voltage, guys. Dude, bugs. If you like it, grab it. If you're unsure about it, grab it. I'm thrilled with it. Alright, guys, hope this helps somebody.